Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing today? It's Brother Anthony K. Davis coming to you live in effect here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today's video is going to be the truth about spiritual readings. Yes, it's finally time. It's here that I acknowledge personally my personal and professional opinion when it comes to the truth about spiritual readings, when it comes to our culture and community. All right, so this video, I'm gonna try to make it short as possible. I just really want to run through some points. We can always build later. If it's enough response, I'll even do a second video. But I really just wanted to address a few things that's really been disturbing to me and to others as well. So this video might rub a few people the wrong way, and that's fine. A lot of people are gonna agree with the video, and there's gonna be a few who don't agree with it. So I just ask that everybody at least put positive comments and if you have anything that might be not so positive, then let's speak about it personally. I don't accept any negative feedback. I'm a real person and I'm very accessible, and I have no problem sitting down and explaining myself to anybody, and that's getting down to the business of what it is I'm talking about. All right, so I can always most definitely be addressed. All right, but let's keep it cultural. Let's keep it civilized. All right. So here we go. Let's get on and get into this video now. Now, today's truth about spiritual readings. I just want to address a few points. All right. So let's go. Let's first cover over what types of readings there is. Everybody know what a reading is. Some people need to go back and watch my videos or watch other people's videos all on YouTube about what a reading is. But today I want to cover a few points of what the different types of readings, because most people don't even understand that it's different types of readings. You have over 500 to 1,000 types of readings on this planet and on Earth as a whole throughout the whole ages and eons. So we talking about a subject that's pretty in depth. Now, I know a lot of people feel like they don't have to have a readings. A lot of people feel like it's something just fun and entertaining. I'll do it when I do it. Because just like many other things in our culture, it has no longer become a standard. It's been another thing that was stripped from us as we were coming in from, let's say, slavery. And just in overall 2016, a lot of things were stripped from us, which we know. And one of these things were our form of power and readings. Now, these are things that's supposed to be done when you're first born, even prior to you being born. You know, while while the woman's pregnant, she goes through a formal consultation. Let me even go back further. Why, before you even get with the relationship, you go through a formal consultation. When you're pregnant, you go through a formal consultation, and when the baby is born, you go through a formal consultation. So we got to a level where we don't think we have to do that because it's optional. But let me tell you something here, people. Readings is a part of the spiritual process. It's some of the first things you do. You shouldn't even receive, like, you'll get a reading as a child, but you won't even know that reading until you're of age to even comprehend. But your parents will reserve the rights and the knowledge and the wisdom of that divination for you. And it'll be more through that time. But it was strictly used for the beginning of when you're a child, because now you will know things your whole life, and your parents can guide you based off the wisdom of the reading. Makes sense, right? I mean, why not? We have guidance in every other institution we have. Why not guidance when it comes to cultural practices? All right. So a few different types of readings. You have elemental types of readings. You can do divination in water. You can tell time and scry and do things where you can receive spiritual messages in water. You can do the same thing, scrying and divining in fire, as well as as well as air. You also have the ability to use certain divination techniques in the earth. All right, so that's another one thing. Another point. Casting of lots is a humongous aspect of divination. You can look in the Bible; it speaks about the casting of lots, right? Lots, casting dice, casting shells and bones, which I love all those categories. You see, so all these are forms of reading, styles of readings. Also, 3, astrology. You have your zodiacs, your numerology, and there's several types of numerology styles. There's several types of zodiacs. You have Vedic, you have Western, you have Kemetic, you have, I said Western, yeah, Western, Eastern. I mean, come on, you have the Mayan. It's so much. And last but not least, you have, for four, you have spirits, spirit guides, your animals and your ancestral type of guides that are with you and as well. So if you check out my previous video, you will see that I give you all these things in one setting. Not just, okay, we're going to go fire, we're going to go air, we're going to go earth, but I give you a full, complete report so that way you don't have to be scrounging around for no reading. You see? Now, most people outside of you getting it done in your childhood life come and get readings in their adult life. So I suggest and tell people, if you're not really, deeply into the culture, get a reading once a year. Once a year, every year, figure out how your New Year's going to go, or the end of the year, what have you, either December or January should be the times most people get they divinations performed. And do your work surrounded around the readings, which we're going to get to that in a second. All right, so that's all that part one. Part one was just about the type of readings. I'm going to try to move as quick as possible because I know people don't like to sit here and watch the videos. We have really short attention spans. But for the people who really want this is for y'all. All right. 2. All right. The difference between an amateur and a professional. Oh, yeah. This is where it's going to get touchy because I said it. Because a lot of people out here are doing readings and they're amateurs. Not because I'm better than them. No. Let's first get something straight. Everybody has a God-given right to do readings. So I'm not saying that no one can do readings. If you looking at this video, you have the natural ability to do readings. It's a part of our heritage, right? But it is a line in the sand when we dealing with people's life. And a lot of times we dealing with these readings and a lot of people are amateurs and don't know what they're talking about and don't know what they're doing. So I want to draw this line in the sand as a professional because it's been on my heart and other oracles' mind and heart, and I'm just the one speaking about it in this setting. All right. So amateur, no, and this is not a disrespect. This is just a beginner. You're a beginning novice. You're a beginning diviner. It's okay. All right. So an amateur is someone who they haven't been reading for over a year. Someone that you haven't been doing spiritual divinations, let alone work, for even over a year. Okay. A lot of another thing, amateurs, about the lack of the knowing of history. Another point is most people can't help you after the reading is over. Like they could tell you, oh, you can be rich, oh, you're gonna be famous, oh, you're gonna find love, oh, you're gonna find a new pet, or you're gonna die, but can't help you past that. That's it. You just got wisdom and okay, but how am I gonna get this money? How am I gonna secure my wealth? How am I gonna avert death? See what I'm saying? That's a humongous part. And most people can't even get past that. All right, another point. Most people use readings for certain type of readings are used for certain type of things. So you don't want to use a basic style of reading for an advanced situation in life. Like you won't want to put, should you spend the rest of your life with this person based off a tarot reading, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the accurate tool to use for something like that. Me in the sense, all right? Depending on who the individual is. Because there's a lot of people who can read no matter what, even if it's a deck, but they can still channel, but they use the tarot to back. So I'm talking about we shouldn't be looking at, should I invest, $50K into this company on a basic style of reading. It's just not wise. Okay? A lot of things, even too with an amateur, is they're not really well versed in different forms in the art of magic. Okay, that's a humongous point. Some people can't communicate with spirits, neither. One of my main things is there's no accountability behind these readings. There's no one to to say, well, hey, brother, sister, well, that might not be right or wrong. Well, hey, brother and sister, is this personal gain? Or, hey, brother and sister, there's no accountability. Nobody knows what you're doing. And especially to a person who never had a reading, anything you say is law. You know what I'm saying? So people need to be accountable in what we say. And a lot of times, of course, yeah, people are trying to make money. They just trying to make some money, $15 for a card spread. And it's like, come on. So I think that we need to really get to the bottom